Hi friends, Dr. Nancy Trimbley here, putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands. Today is January 31st, 2022, and I have a boots on the ground report from Canada. I recently personally spoke to a woman from Canada who was visiting in the US. Now, this is January 2022, and she was required to drive across the border because without having been vaccinated, because she chose not to do that and related to her own health wishes and wants and not wants. She compared that to a year ago, January 2021, when she was required to fly to the US for a little warm weather holiday because she could not drive across the border without a vaccine. And I said to her, just, what's your experience in Canada? And she told me about the truck convoy, which I had heard about, but this thing is magnificent. I'm going to screen share with you if I can, and I'm going to show you some photos of from a news site. And this is one of them. This is in Canada. Wind chills across Canada are -30. And these truckers had to organize to get everybody together on their transcontinental highway, starting on the West Coast and going all the way to Ottawa. The truck convoy became 45 miles long. And there is reports, I can't confirm this, I didn't look it up, but that the Guinness World Book of Records had as their longest convoy being 4.5 miles, and that was in Egypt a couple of years ago. And you know what? It goes beyond, the items that we are, maybe don't agree with, like masking for kids, masking for everybody, forced reformat injections that some of us do not want and don't believe in and don't trust because the evidence of safety is not there. The evidence that it even works is not there. So it's really about taking back our countries. And now this woman from Canada, she was telling me that she sees the convoy as evidence of mistrust of the government at large. And she said, we've been letting ourselves get pushed around, and we just shut up and take it. She's talking about herself as a Canadian. And she says, I don't know if nobody wants to take the time to do anything or if they could be bothered. And then what do we do? She said, there is almost like the individual is helpless. But when we combine together with people of like mind, we realize there's more of us out there than not. And no matter what you choose for yourself, I support your right on your own health freedom for you to do what you feel is right for you. And it's not a blanket like one thing is right for everybody. And we know that in health. We know that not everybody needs the same supplement. Not everybody should be treated for diabetes with insulin. Everybody is an individual and you deserve the right to make your own choices. She continued on that it's powerful that people are coming together, and she's specifically talking about the truck convoy, and she feels like it's a positive vibe. She said, I know that sounds kind of, airy fairy, but there's a positive vibe and there's something magical going on. Some people are denying that this will have impact, but others are more worried about the grocery store shelves because all these truckers are not delivering goods. They are in this convoy that is taking obviously days to get from one side of the country to the other. And some of these people are worried about not having supplies, but isn't that really saying from the people, we are the workers of this nation and we have a voice. And if you won't listen to us literally saying things, we are going to talk in our actions. And she said, in relation to the shelves being empty, she said the only thing she's heard from friends back home is that maybe there's less meat to buy, but otherwise nobody literally is walking into the stores and finding empty shelves. So I thought that would give you a little boost of encouragement that things are changing, that the world is improving. And I don't want to take the rights away from anybody, but just recognize that we all have rights to our own bodies and to choose what we do for our own health and what we don't do. And we always have had that right, even though sometimes we get coerced into doing things we don't necessarily believe or want to do. But I'm hoping that will be changing on the horizon as well. So, as always, be well, turn off the news, and go hug your neighbor. Bye for now.